Green light given for Man United star to leave after failing to heed Ten Hag warning. Manchester United have reportedly given a Brazilian winger Antony the green light to leave on loan in the upcoming January transfer window. Antony has been hugely disappointing for Man United since joining from Ajax just over 2 years ago, despite previously shining under Erik Ten Hag in the Eredivisie. It now seems Gol Brazil fully expect Antony to be allowed to move on this winter if any offers come in for him, and this is surely now the best move for all parties involved. United look like they no longer need Antony, as they will simply feel they have superior options in that area of the pitch now. And while the 24-year-old may have been keen to fight for his place at Old Trafford, he might also do better to simply accept his time at the club has been a failure and move on for a new challenge. It's not yet clear who might be willing to take a gamble on Antony, and one imagines Man United might even struggle to find the clubs interested in such an out of form player. Antony did once look like a real prospect, however, so there is every chance he could turn his career around, though for now it looks like he's failed to take on board the message Ten Hag sent him earlier in the season. Ten Hag was quoted by saying the following: he is impatient, he wants to play, but in top football, there are laws. You pick the team that has most chance to win the game, the one with the best dynamic, the best chemistry. Players have to fight for their positions. The other players are doing so well, they are contributing. He has to get over them. He has to earn the right in the training. When players do the right thing in training, when the attitude is good, when they show performance in training, they will earn the right to play. Clearly, Ten Hag must not feel Antony has earned his chance at United, and that chance is now surely gone. Man United squad's reaction as senior ace walks out of training. Erik Ten Hag has had enough problems at Man United, and when Marcus Rashford walked off during a training drill, the Dutchman might have thought not again. A recent decision made by the manager concerning the England international didn't go down well in the dressing room apparently, whilst Ten Hag has also publicly admonished the striker for his lifestyle away from football. To the outside world, it's a recipe for disaster, and it wouldn't appear to take too much more to really light the blue touch paper as far as Rashford is concerned. He is not the only one to blame for United's current malaise, of course. For a start, they look like a ship without a captain. Ten Hag often stood motionless on the sidelines. He doesn't appear to be able to affect games if they are not going United's way, and there is only so many excuses the manager can make for a team that are languishing in 12th place in the Premier League and already 10 points behind leaders Liverpool after just 8 games. Moreover, they have only scored 7 goals, and only 3 of the bottom 4 teams in the English top flight have a worse record. It's a damning indictment of Ten Hag's reign. Fortunately for all concerned, when Rashford walked out of a rondo drill this time, it was all in a jest. He'd just been nutmegged by academy graduate Ethan Whitley, much to the amusement of his teammates, who fell about laughing as Rashford temporarily decided to call it a day. It's that type of team spirit that should ultimately keep the squad relaxed as they all try and pull together to get them out of their current funk. Ten Hag will be banking that the squad turn a corner soon, or else he will know that it will be him that has to take the rap. CEO is highly critical of Sir Jim Ratcliffe after clumsily handled Man United decision. Since taking over the football side of the business at Man United, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has overseen immense change, but one recent decision has seen him criticized. All the while things aren't going well on the pitch, of course, fans will apportion blame to one and all, and Erik Ten Hag's continued underwhelming tenure is unlikely to have helped Sir Jim's popularity. That said, it's believed that the club have now issued a brutal deadline for the Dutchman to turn the club's fortunes around. Stripping Sir Alex Ferguson of his ambassadorial role with the club has certainly hit all the wrong notes, and he is rightly being castigated for the haphazard way in which the situation has been dealt with. Keith Wyness said on Football Insiders the following: "It was something like £2 million a year, a deal Sir Alex has had for several years now. I'm trying to make my mind up on this. If you are going to be sacking 250 staff, stopping lunches for casual staff, why is it right to pay Sir Alex £2 million? On the other hand, having him available for sponsor lunches and to talk to parents of kids about to sign as an ambassador is valuable. He still has great value. The big thing was for Inoyes to say he isn't allowed in the dressing room anymore, even though he is still a non executive director. Overall, I think it could have been handled so much better. I have been highly critical of Ratcliffe, and I will continue because Sir Alex could have taken a back step himself, considering his age and health. That would have been the way to reduce his fees, but they have blundered in, and it's clear that it's only about saving money. I don't think it's a flitting way to bring an end to Sir Alex's affiliation with the club. It's been clumsily handled. Erik Ten Hag position clear as insider provides shocking Man United update. Erik Ten Hag will understand he is on borrowed time at Man United if results don't improve, and one insider has provided a shocking update that will alarm him. It's believed that the Red Devils have already been looking at alternative candidates to replace the Dutchman in the Old Trafford dugout. That could be because some decisions that Ten Hag has made has confused his players. Clearly, the manager needs to have all of the dressing room behind him, and at any club, if there is even a small hint that the player aren't pulling in the same direction as their manager, it would arguably bring an end to the latter's tenure. Ten Hag was lucky that he managed to get a tune out of his squad when he needed it most during the 2024 FA Cup final against rivals Manchester City. That one result was enough to keep him in the role at United, but any goodwill looks to have quickly evaporated. With 8 games played in the current Premier League season, United are down in the 12th position on 10 points, which is 10 less than leaders Liverpool at this early stage. They have only scored 7 goals, which is worse than the entire English top flight, save for 3 of the bottom 4 clubs. No wonder it's believed Ten Hag won't survive if he oversees just one more loss. Mick Brown said the following on Football Insider: "Just winning a few games won't be enough, and he will know that. You can win 3 games on the bounce, but one shot defeat, and that pressure will be back. Every time you lose a game at Manchester United, you are under the cosh. That's always been the case. You are always one defeat away. So it's good to win games, and he needs to win games. That's the only way he will be able to keep his job. But even that might not be enough. They have got a good run of games coming up, but that only increases the pressure. We've been in this position before, where they get all 3 points from a game and look like they can push on, but then they lose again. All it takes is one loss for the crowd to turn, and all of a sudden, a decision has to be made." Erik Ten Hag given opportunity to sign another of his former players for Man United in 60 to 70 million euros deal. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag may reportedly have been handled a boost as Barcelona midfielder Frankie de Jong is now available for transfer. The Red Devils have a long-standing interest in De Jong, and it seems Ten Hag remains in with a chance of being reunited with his former Ajax player again, according to the latest from a Spanish outlet Vigaches. The report states that Barca could do with getting De Jong off their wage bill, as he is a high earner and they have financial problems, and this could seemingly open the door to Man United to snap him up for around 60 to 70 million euros. United have signed midfielders such as Casemiro, Soufiane Amrabat and Manuel Ugarte under Ten Hag, but so far none of them have really delivered. Someone like De Jong, who Ten Hag knows well, could perhaps be a smart signing to finally fix that problem area for United. Having said that, Man United fans might be wary of seeing the club invest big money in another former Ten Hag player again, as it's not a strategy that's worked particularly well for them so far during the Dutch tactician's reign. Ten Hag brought in both Antony and Lisandro Martinez from Ajax in his first summer in charge, and he has since also signed other former players of his in the form of Andre Onana and Matthias de Ligt. Basically, all of these players have been quite disappointing for United, so there is no guarantee De Jong would be able to escape that same fate. The Netherlands international looks on paper like he'd surely be an upgrade on the current midfielders at Old Trafford, but he is also 27, injury prone, and has never played in the Premier League before. All in all, this seems like a bit of a gamble that might not be worth it, especially as Ten Hag is most likely not particularly safe in his job right now either. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.